the time.
Oh, jeez.
And it's been going for 30 minutes all the time. Ah, my God. Okay. Present perfect and perfect continuous. Oh, this is the last time, right? You still remember? I think we talked about this last week, right? Anyone can help me to explain this?
Present perfect.
It's still fresh. I don't think you already forgot about this. I think someone give me an example for this one. Is it Mbak Eti or Ike
Maybe
or Dewi?
Abby will have brought a book last month,
Mm-hmm.
and present perfect continuous is
Yeah.
Ab- Abby will have Abby will have pro buying. Abby will have buying a book last month.
No, that's incorrect. Because perfect continuous is something in action, could be already finished or still ongoing. As you can see, I have been playing football since 3 o'clock. He could be, he might be still there, still playing football, or he already got back home, right? Mungkin dia masih main bola atau mungkin dia udah pulang. Jadi tuh itu yang dinamakan present perfect continuous.
Oh,
Oke. Contoh yang lain dong, Mbak. Mbak Eti.
I'm going to school every day.
I'm going to school, huh? No, oh. No, that's not the one.
Let me
Okay, again.
present perfect simple is she they have eaten last night.
Mm-mm.
Have eaten last night, and then the present perfect is they have been eaten last night.
Nope.
Miss,
Oke, ya silakan Mbak Anggun.
Okay. Present perfect simple.
Mhm.
I have completed this chapter. And present perfect continuous. He has been working for 2 hours.
Iya, betul. See? That's what I mean. Siapa tadi Mbak Anggun ya? So, she could be still working or she already finished her working, right? Thank you so much. So let's move on to, what do we have? Okay, whose? Whose refers to the ownership or possession of something. As you can see, whose book is that? So means someone must, this book belong to someone, right?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Understand my grandma to having.
Okay, it's okay, Mbak. Okay. And then,
Seperti kata tanya untuk menanyakan kepemilikan ya.
iya betul.
Yeah.
Who's that, Anggun? Is that you?
Yes.
Okay. I think, do you want to give me an example?
Okay.
Anyone? Who? Zela, ya silakan Mbak Zela.
Whose dress is that?
Iya, betul. I think it's easy ya.
Yeah.
Let's have another look. Okay, so there's two type of who's. So who is or who was, and then who's with apostrophe s. It's asking about a person. But whose is here. This is what we meant by who's here. The who's, like showing ownership or possession over something. Okay, so now you know the difference, right? Between these who's and then these who's. Okay? Okay, now let's move on to the most interesting one, is accent genitive. So we have two types of way to show possession. We have apostrophe s and also preposition of for things, like the boy's ball, the boy's book, the boy's pen, or something like that, and the legs of the table, the legs of the chair, something like that. This is how you show a possession over something. And we have this one, the girl's dog. But what's the difference? Kenapa sih S-nya itu ada koma baru S atau S dulu baru koma?
Karena iya.
Yeah, of course, because we're talking.
Karena S-nya ada 2.
Yes. Iya betul. Oke, satu-satu. Aku nggak dengar. Coba Mbak apa yang tadi, Mbak Dewi? What do you think?
Karena S-nya akhiran kata S-nya ada 2, jadi nggak boleh diganti.
Oh, that's so true. Oke, jadi semua sudah clear ya. Accent genitive, it's so easy, right? Okay. Should we move on? Okay. We have the next one. We have rather and fairly. Jadi this is like adverbs of degree. Start from fairly, quiet, rather or pretty, and then very. Kalau kemarin kita ngomongin apa ya? Often, always, never, seldom. You guys remember that? This is a bit the same, tapi menyatakan adverbs of degree. Like he speaks English lagi. He speaks English very well. As you can see here, like, but he needs to improve. He's okay, but I think he can't do better. Jadi Englishnya masih, how do you call it in Chinese? Hai hao, something like that. And the story is quiet good. Quiet goods mean like, well, if you read it, you might like it. Then she is rather nice. So when someone tell you that she is rather nice, maybe at first I expect she's not that nice. So it's like what you not expected, but in a good way. And then he looks pretty smart for the wedding. Again, like it's like above your expectation. Okay? But pretty, as you can see here, ada note-nya. Pretty is used in a more informal way than rather. Jadi rather itu biasanya dipakai tidak terlalu formal, tapi biasanya kalau ada omongan formal seperti itu, like in speech, maybe you're gonna use rather than pretty. She's pretty smart. Or you might use she is rather nice than use she is pretty smart. Or she is pretty nice. Okay, let's see more example. I want someone to give me choose one from this adverbs of degree and then give me some example. One example. Let's start from Mbak Eti. Oh no, Mbak Eti is still. Mbak Linda deh. Mbak Lin.
Nggak ada, Miss.
Oh, mohon maaf.
Bukan.
Oh, Mbak Ike.
Mungkin belum balik, Miss.
Ya udah Mbak Anggun aja.
As long as bisa acak, Miss.
可以, yeah. Okay, sure, of course. Sorry.
Bisa gitu juga ya, Miss.
Keceplosan. Mohon maaf.
Please call me as long as possible.
Huh? Where is that belong to?
As long as, Miss. Bahasa yang mana sih, Miss?
We're talking about rather or fairly.
Hah? Sampai Indonesia sudah.
Where are you going?
I try to make a
Of course, yes, go on, Mbak Eti.
this book.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Thank you. Mbak Anggun, coba lagi yuk.
I think she is dreaming. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Bisa kui ya?
Go on.
Yes, I'm pretty tired today.
Yep, that's correct. Mbak Ike?
Excuse me, I just come.
Mbak Ike?
Yes, miss.
Can you please give me example?
Riley, the film is very good.
Yep, thank you. So, it's fairly good means that it could be more, right? You expect more from the movie. So, who else? Mbak Linda is not here. Mbak Zella?
Yes, miss.
Mbak Z? Oh, itu Mbak Dewi. Oh ya, Mbak Linda kasih saya contoh dong, Mbak. Mbak Sulinda. Shock. Okay. You must be super calm person. And who else? Mbak Zella? You rarely really
Interested with this book.
okay, thank you. Which book? Our book?
Novel book.
Are you sure you're interested in our book? Okay, so let's move on. I think last time we also talked about this, right? Time clause introduced by when? Could you guys please tell me what it is again? Siapa yang mau coba? Who wants to try?
Let me try.
Mbak Eti, okay.
Time clause introduced by time. Demonstrate time of activity. Then we talk the same at one time.
Again?
Examples introduced by one are used English to demonstrate a period of time
Mm-hmm.
when
Mm-hmm.
independent clause in the conditional sentences.
Oh my god. You
One, so a few of activities
yeah.
we did in the one time.
Oh, yep, that's true.
Example,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
finish write my article. I have to check and make sure there is no typo, no apa ya, nothing wrong in.
That's correct. Okay, anyone want to add? Anything to add, anyone? So all of you agree with Mbak Eti? Or do you have another opinion, another idea what is time clause introduced by when? Okay, if you guys agree, let's move on to indefinite article. We also already talked about this. Now I want Mbak Anggun to explain this again. Mbak Anggun? Wah, everyone? Huh, I thought you guys living already. Okay, I want.
I'm do not.
Okay, Mbak Anggun, are you there? Mbak Anggun?
He is muting.
Oh, okay then. Mbak Ike,
Miss,
could you please explain to me what is indefinite article again?
he was here.
He's not here?
Have only you and I only.
What? Where is everyone?
See, the signal is.
Because we have like 7 participants. Okay, done. I don't have a choice. Mbak Eti.
Sure. The definite article is known of one which is indefinable.
Mm-hmm.
To listen maybe something that is speaker, but sometimes speaker would not mention the things like I buy uh, 1 kg, buy 1 kg of apple. And if I no need to mention the things is shit, so that means the listener
The listener.
already know what is
Uh-huh.
meaning for the sentence. So means I did the chair. So you already know which chair I going sitting down like that.
Okay. So you don't need to explain more. You don't need to explain the details about the things that you talking about, right?
Yes,
Yep, that's correct. Now let's move on to imperative. What is imperative? So imperative is a form with it's form with the verb without subject. So ini seperti kalimat perintah kalau di bahasa Indonesia. As you can see, like open the door, read the book, pay attention, sing the song, and something like that. We call that imperative. Well, ada positive imperative and negative imperative. Negative is just like something that we start with do not, cannot, the classic one, right? This is more example of imperative. So usually we use imperative for orders, seperti yang tadi sudah saya sampaikan, kalau di bahasa Indonesia kita ngomongnya kalimat perintah. Okay? Why is anyone, I really want someone to...
Oh yeah, I don't know where is that.
We have like Anggun, Dewi, Ika, Sulinda, kamsahamnida. Mbak,
Miss,
ya,
baru join lagi.
mohon maaf.
Sinyalnya nih.
Okay.
San cuma bisa masuk.
But do you guys can hear me? Tapi yang tadi tuh dengar kan, Mbak? Atau nggak dengar juga?
Enggak dengar nih.
Astaga. Ya udahlah, nanti kan yeah, it's okay. We gonna have it on YouTube later on. Okay? So again, imperative is formed with the verb without subject. We usually use imperative for orders. Jadi di bahasa Indonesia, imperatif ini adalah kalimat perintah. Okay, as you can see, the example is like open the door, sing the song, read the book, write an article, and stuff like that. So when you want to order someone, you use imperative. Okay? And usually because it's imperative, kalimat perintah, it's usually followed by exclamation mark. Tanda seru. Iya, betul. Okay. Now we have had better. What is had better and had better now? So we use had better to give advice. It's usually followed by the best form of the verb. You had better call to check your flight. And then you had better remember your passport. So, jadi kalau misalnya kita in bahasa, I think you call this something like mending. Oh no. It's really hard to put it in a formal sentence in bahasa, but sometimes you tell your friends like, mendingan kamu cek lagi deh, something like that, right? So you give advice to your friends to make sure again. You give advice to like, please be sure that you already have your ticket. Something like that. Let's see more example. So this is like the example and the explanation of it. You had better fly. It would be the best for you to fly. Or I advise you to fly right now. Maybe if you don't fly right now, if you don't leave right now, you might be late. Okay, Ma? Okay. So had better is the words that you use to give advice to someone. Jadi kalau di bahasa Indonesia itu kayak kita ngomong gini loh, Mbak. Mending kamu pulang sekarang. Hah? Iya betul, saran. Jadi kalau di bahasa Indonesia itu gini loh, Mbak ngomongnya. Mending kamu telepon deh pacar kamu. Mending kamu ngomong ke dia deh baik-baik, something like that. You give advice to ya udah. Orang tua. Boss deh, boss. You had better call your boss. Something like that. Seperti itu. Jadi kita cuman kayak mau make sure aja seperti itu. Oke? Coba kita pelan-pelan. Hening Cipta, lihat contohnya, dan kasih saya contoh. Siapa ya? Mbak Linda deh. Oh ya, Mbak Dewi boleh.
You have better tell her everything.
You had better tell her everything. That's okay. Next.
Ika, Miss.
Ya, silakan Mbak Ika.
You had better take your umbrella with you today.
Okay. Selanjutnya. Ya, silakan Mbak Eti.
Better read your book.
Iya, betul. Selanjutnya. Iya, Mbak Zela. Iya, betul. Selanjutnya.
Kalau untuk negatif bisa nggak?
Iya.
Umpamanya you had better not say anything. Better not gitu ya, Mas?
Iya. As you can see here, the negative is had better not. Right? So, you had better not talking back to your boss, right?
I think you had better don't remember your boyfriend. Move on.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, that could be one. Or you can just say you had better move on, right? You had better forget about him. You had better find another boyfriend. Easy.
You get better another one.
Yeah, that's so true. Right?
You get better learn from it.
Yep. Curcol ya. Iya. Okay.
From you?
Okay, so we have Mbak Anggun udah belum? Mbak Dewi udah, Mbak Eti udah, Mbak Ike udah, Mbak Zela udah, Mbak Linda juga udah. Baiklah. Jadi tadi kita udah ngomongin ing, of, to win, past simple, past continuous, comparative, superlative, to happen, reflexive, past simple, present perfect, whose, any, anything, saxon genitive, rather, fairly, time close, whole, indefinite, imperative, and that had better. Mari selanjutnya kita buka buku because this is translation, right? I want you guys to open your book and then translate this particular sentence to me. Okay, pertama, let's start with, how many people do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, start from Mbak Linda.
Yes, yes.
Mbak, silakan buka bukunya di halaman 2.33. 233. Okay. To make it easy, dilihat Mbak, test 1B. Udah? Nah, dari A, B, C, D, E, choose one and then translate it for me. Mbak Zela. Oh, mana tadi? Huh? Why is Mbak Zela leaving? Mbak Zela. Mbak Zela sibuk ya? Coba Mbak tolong dibuka halaman 233 test 1B. From A, B, C, D, E, choose one and then translate it for me.
Dia melihat sesuatu.
Itu yang mana ya, Mbak? Yang A. Ya, oke. Okay.
Dia melihat sesuatu.
Rather or fairly itu bisa juga dibilang how do you call that in bahasa lumayan. Or agak. Iya, betul.
lumayan atau cukup gitu ya, Miss?
Iya, betul.
Dia melihat sesuatu yang cukup serius ya, Miss?
Curious. Wih, gila ini. Aduh.
Dia
So, let me help you. He saw something rather curious means that dia melihat sesuatu yang agak mencurigakan.
agak aneh ya, Miss?
Iya, betul. Should be aneh, but curious here more like mencurigakan. Curious itu kan artinya kayak penasaran.
Penasaran.
Iya, betul. So, nggak mungkin kan kita ngomong he saw something rather penasaran. What is that? So, we choose another words for that, mencurigakan. Okay, how about B? His explanation were rather complicated.
Penjelasannya agak rumit.
Iya, membingungkan could be, rumit could be.
Bisa dicerna.
Iya, betul.
Complicated.
Okay, yep, that's so true. Okay, now let's move on to Mbak Etik deh. Mari kita. No. Well,
Kan etik nih.
well, you volunteer. I haven't choose you yet, right?
It's okay lah, Miss. Okay, then I will.
Nah, let's.
Number 3, right?
Nope. I'm gonna choose another topic. We're gonna move on to 2.34. Halaman 234, test 1C. Yeah. Halaman 234, test 1C. Language point, time clauses introduced by when?
Okay. Siapa, Miss?
Mbak Etik ya.
Oh, oke.
Silakan pilih satu Mbak Etik.
Number 1.
Silahkan.
Mother died when I was
6. Yep, 6.
Saya meninggal ketika saya berumur 6 tahun.
Well, I think it's too easy for you. Can you please choose another one?
Miss, dan kena deh.
Choose another one.
Let me check.
Yeah. Or do you want me to choose for you?
No.
Okay.
Okay, then I choose in the
Yeah, F.
I heard the news today. I was drawn to the story like a magnet. Ketika saya mendengar berita, saya seperti ketika saya mendengar berita hari ini, saya seperti ditarik drawn to the story. Saya mendengar berita hari ini, saya seperti ditarik sebuah toko. Seperti magnet.
Layaknya magnet.
Saya mendengar berita hari ini, saya ditarik ke toko layaknya magnet. Jadi dia tuh interested dengan berita tersebut.
Jadi dia cepat-cepat lari ke toko. Buat beli apa yang diiklankan di TV seperti itu. Oh my god, people nowadays. Okay, now let's move on to thank you Mbak Eti.
Ayo abang komen.
Kenapa?
Berarti ngerjain 2 nomor ini.
Iya memang. Kan tadi kegampangan. Haha. Let's move on to Mbak apa ya? Mbak. Aduh, apa-apaan?
Saya Miss, kapan nih?
Siapa itu? Ya udah silahkan. Mbak Anggun ya? Karena Mbak Anggun sudah menunggu lama, saya kasih yang spesial. Oh, let's do.
Can I choose?
No, you can choose. I'm gonna choose for you. 2.40. You had better. Silahkan. Iya. 2.40. Task 7B. 7B. Silakan pilih. Of course.
Itu boleh, ya Miss, bentar dulu.
Iya, iya.
Itu bisa, kalau in bahasa bisa nggak diartikan bakunya, bisa nggak diartikan dengan lebih baik?
Iya, betul. I choose mendingan tadi because too easy. Iya, betul. To make you easy to understand. Yep. Okay, so you choose. Choose one. Mbak Anggun.
Anggun. Ya, oke. Yang mana ya? Aduh, terlalu banyak pilihan. Salah pilih. Oh, yang B aja, Miss.
Yang B.
We have better try some other tablet.
Okay.
Kita lebih baik mencoba beberapa tablet lain.
Ya ampun, pintar sekali. Pilih satu lagi dong, Mbak.
Okay. Yang A. Okay.
Ya, betul.
Kamu lebih baik pulang ke rumah. Kamu lebih baik pulang by yourself.
So what is that? You had better go home by yourself. Kamu lebih baik pulang ke rumah sendirian.
Sendirian
Iya.
gitu ya, Miss?
Iya. Iya, betul.
Enggak. Ke rumah sendirian. Oh, lebih baik. Kan kamu pulang sendiri deh, bahasa golnya gitu ya?
Well,
ya lu usir banget.
but we're gonna miss again, mendingan while we use it like silahkan. I'm happy. Okay.
Soalnya tadi kan false gitu, Miss.
Yeah.
Kita lebih baik cepat-cepat jika kita ingin kita ingin ke rumah.
Kita ingin sampai ke rumah.
Mungkin kita ajak sampai.
Iya, vet lagi Mbak Anggun. Silahkan pilih satu lagi, Mbak. Oh my god, I'm such an apple. Iya. Plusnya udah berapa kali ya? Udah 3 kali loh, Mbak. Ini yang terakhir.
Oh, nggak apa-apa. Lama-lama ini satu semua saya deh.
Iya, betul. Gak apa-apa.
Will be make you.
Yang G gampang tuh, Mbak. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Kita lebih baik.
Light the fire. Yeah, fire is api. And how about light? Menyalakan?
Saya pikir ya, menyalakan api.
Iya, betul. Okay, applause. That's so correct. Let's move on to Mbak Zela tadi udah belum ya? Okay, Mbak Zela. Yang mana? Oh, itu Mbak yang pertama ya, Mbak? Astaga, Mbak, mohon maaf. Mohon maaf. Baiklah. Kenapa? Iya, mirip-mirip ya suaranya. Let's move on to Tadi kan yang itu novel. Oke. ING 3.5. 3.5. I'm gonna choose Mbak Mbak Linda. Iya Mbak Linda. ING form, silakan pilih from A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Choose one.
E.
E, okay.
Dia memerlukan waktu 2 jam read it first, Miss Linda.
Itu siapa ya?
Saya komplain, Miss. Baca dulu biar kita tahu.
The. Ayo Mbak Linda.
Okay. He did 2 hours.
Nope, not did, but he died. Mbak Linda, he died.
He.
Yep.
2 hours.
2 hours. 2 hours, not hours, but 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah. So what does that mean? What is that in bahasa?
Memerlukan waktu 2 jam.
Nope. Nope. Try again, Mbak Linda. He died 2 hours after being taken to the hospital.
Dia meninggal
2
jam yang lalu setelah sampai di rumah sakit.
Just a little bit more. Dikit lagi Mbak Lin. Lagi Mbak.
Dia meninggal 2 jam yang lalu.
Nope. Gak ada yang lalunya.
Dia meninggal 2 jam.
Nope. Taken-nya kok nggak dimasukin? Being taken. Sedikit lagi.
Masuk rumah sakit.
Not masuk.
Gak ada open.
Dia meninggal 2 jam setelah blang ke rumah sakit.
Setelah sampai.
Nope. Iya betul. Siapa yang ngomong dibawa?
Itu, Miss.
Iya betul. Ya ampun pintar ya. Yo, again Mbak Linda. Mbak Linda. Oh iya ya silahkan. Terserah Mbak Linda aja. Okay. What is that?
Kamu mencoba membeli televisi baru atau sepeda baru?
Okay. Thank you Mbak Linda. Mbak Linda emang ngomong apa sepeda kan?
Saya pilih sepeda baru. Buy for me please.
Iya betul lah.
Buy for me please.
Oh. Oke. Tadi yang udah siapa aja? Mbak Linda udah, Mbak Eti udah. Mbak Zela udah. Mbak Anggun? Enggak, emang yang itu satu-satu aja orangnya. Maksud saya itu, oh, oke.